Can a person who does not support their own country win public office? Seems unlikely. Most countries and regions examine the qualifications of their candidates and have some requirements to ensure those running for public office will uphold their jurisdiction's basic laws. In fact, most candidates take every chance they can to show how patriotic they are. Even as far back as the US Civil War, a number of members of the House and Senate were disqualified for supporting secession. In China, the concept of patriots governing Hong Kong was first put forward by former Chinese leader Deng Xiaoping in 1984. When Deng met with a delegation from Hong Kong in Beijing, he made clear the idea of Hong Kong people ruling Hong Kong must be implemented primarily by patriots. This is a core aspect of the one country, two systems principle, which undergirds Hong Kong's special status. Patriots, Deng explained, respect their own nation and support the country resuming its rightful exercise of sovereignty over Hong Kong, but will never harm the prosperity and stability of the region. Why does this principle still matter today? Hong Kong's return to the motherland in 1997 meant the right to govern Hong Kong had been restored to the Chinese people after more than a century of British colonial rule. Ensuring support for China's hard-fought victory among those holding public office is essential to maintaining sovereignty long into the future. Few would disagree, except a vocal minority who have hijacked and monopolized the conversation. Election security is the bedrock of national security, but Hong Kong's electoral systems have some loopholes at present which give undue space to anti-China elements who would undermine the city's progress. This is no conspiracy. Advocates of independence have not only incited street violence, but also taken advantage of institutional weaknesses to penetrate Hong Kong's local governance structure. But let's be clear, this does not mean a diversity of opinion will not be respected in Hong Kong. What constitutes a patriot is necessarily broad, and the vast majority of residents would easily qualify. There is a world of difference between those who are merely critical and those who want to break away from the country entirely. Setting a universal and well-understood standard to guarantee these foundational principles are followed is not an exceptional practice. Anyone telling you otherwise has an axe to grind.